Hey, great Friday morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Cesar Mascoro Jr. in here with you for live from Louisville, Kentucky, the last day of the Louisville show out here at the Kentucky Exposition Center. And we're bringing you the 15 minutes to mastery this morning to get your day going on the right foot. I'm woke up this morning and there was a whole bunch of snow on the ground. And, being from Texas, not used to that all that much. But it's been a crazy week for sure with the weather, but today is the last day here, and then I start making my way down south towards Columbus, Mississippi, where I'll be starting on Monday with a brand new client of ours on the consulting services with Infinity Home Center. So I'm looking forward to meeting Eric and Alyssa Hooped out there. Good morning. How are you? And so, listen, I don't know if you guys got to see what the thumbnail was, right? But today's theme is pretty simple. Today's theme, we discussed this, and it's something that you'll continually hear me and anyone else talk about when we're talking about doing something big, right? You got to dream big, obviously. There's too many people. This world is filled with too many people that just do not allow themselves. They don't give themselves the permission to dream big, right? And so it can lead to a very stagnant life. It could lead to a very boring life. It could lead to a very depressed, uh, depression filled life, because inside you may want more, but you don't give yourself the okay to dream. Because once you start to dream, if you're really about it, then the second part of it is you start setting goals. You start setting goals to accomplish those dreams, no matter what people say, right? And it also doesn't matter how old you are. It's never too late. All right. We've There's been so many examples, right, of people throughout the decades that we hear about. Colonel Sanders, right, in his 60s, getting started with KFC and becoming a millionaire, multimillionaire. Ray Kroc, McDonald's, I believe he's in his 50s when he got started in that. So it does, but obviously the sooner you get to going after your dreams, the better. But it has to be calculated. That's the big mistake we make, is two things: the steps that we take to get towards the goal, the dream, not calculated. Just go at it. Hey, I'm gonna start this business. I'm gonna open this restaurant, or I'm going to get this food truck, or I'm gonna open up this little shop of whatever it may be, right? But you have no plan other than opening up the place. How are you going to acquire the customers? How are you going to market? How many people do you need to be seeing? How many people do you need to be contacting on a daily basis? Um, and then understanding that, you know what, at the beginning, nothing's going to happen. Nothing. No matter how hard you work, no matter how much time you put in, nothing's going to happen. Just understand that. Nothing. And you're going to freak out. You're going to start wondering if you made the right decision. You're going to second guess yourself. People are going to second guess you, and everyone's going to doubt, and you're going to be hearing all these different things, and you got to keep pushing through. And then there's going to be failures along the way, right? If you open up, I don't know, some sort of shop, let's say a resale shop, right? Well, you may have failures on where people don't show up, and so now you can't pay this and you can't pay that, and everybody, you have bills collectors after you, and or something happens, a deal goes bad, and you don't get what you thought you were going to get. Well, if the dream is big enough, you keep moving, you keep going, you figure it out, man. Eh, Electric company's calling, man, and we're going to turn off your power. You got to figure it out, because that is when most people give up. That is when most people fall short. And that's when most people are that much closer to hitting the success, to start turning in the right direction. Most people give it, it's like that little picture of a meme or whatever you want to call it that you may have seen where it shows two people digging underground, right, towards some gold. And that one person that turns around and gives up and he's about a foot away from hitting the gold. It's exactly like that. And believe me, over the years, I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit. I've always wanted to have my own companies, do my own stuff, and do it for me. But it's never been at this big of a scale. And because it's never been at this big of a scale that I've tried to get it done, I've never really pushed forward on it to get it done. Ah, thank you. I've never really pushed forward to get it done. And I would stop. I'd give up. I'd whatever it may be, right? Kind of like kind of like that dog and a squirrel runs by, right? Oh, squirrel, and lose focus. And it happens to so many people, but you have to be able to keep pushing through. And if you can do that, you're going to accomplish great things. You're going to make great things happen. But it's going to be tough. It's going to feel like you screwed up and nothing is working. And then the next thing you know, because you put in the work, you dreamt big goals, big dreams. You actually put a plan together and you start working at that plan daily. It has to be daily, folks. Daily. Those of you that are in sales, those of you that are manufactured home sales, your goals that you work towards, you have to put in that work daily. You have to post the ads daily. You have to make phone calls daily. You have to do everything daily so that you can make the traction necessary to be able to hit those things that you're after. Folks, those are for sale right there. Yeah, you can grab this other stuff right here. Yes, thank you. I'm sitting at the booth next to mine because I got some folks walked over. They were trying to take stuff that I'm selling. It's happened twice already. Anyway, don't mess with my money. No, seriously though. You got to dream big. You got to set the goals, and you've got to be able to put in the work. You've got to put in the work to make it happen. Okay? And that work is work that's going to happen with no results for a very long time. And then it starts to happen. Again, going back to you, housing consultants, it's daily, man. You building the pipeline, if you just started, or let's say you've been in a while and your pipeline dried up, building that pipeline, takes a while. But you got to put in the work daily in spite of how it may feel. Because as long as you're putting in that work daily, you're going to be able to accomplish those things. How's it going? That's me right there. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right with you. All right. And so, yes, sir. And so, with that being said, I want to let you know you're that close. You just got to keep working. That's the third component. You got to keep working at it. No matter what's happening around you, no matter who's saying what it is, if that goal is big enough and you know that it is truly something that would work, that is needed, you've got to keep going at it, because if you don't, who's going to do it? And you're going to let so many other people down. Not just yourself. You're going to live with regret, one, but you're going to let so many other people down that could have benefited from what you're trying to accomplish. And the work is it's the hardest part of it. The daily grind, the daily work is the hardest part of it. But at the same time, it's the most fulfilling, because you know that you're getting that much closer. And that's where we find ourselves right now here at Manufactured Home Sales Master. Man, we're going. Can you believe it's been 9 months? I can't believe it's been 9 months already since I left my career as a general manager in San Antonio, Texas, at a mobile home sales lot. And I've been at this thing for 9 months. We have been at this for 9 months as a family, as a team, to bring manufactured home sales mastery to the industry because it's needed. It's hard to believe that it's almost a year. It's gone by so fast, and at the same time, it's been so slow. Sometimes it feels like felt like nothing was moving forward. Long nights, 3 to 4 hours of sleep because you spend all day working, developing, building, creating, marketing, calling, selling, hoping, praying. And over the last 60 to 90 days, things have started to turn. And this weekend here, my gosh, there's been some great things that have happened for us. Some huge traction gained. But it's because we kept at the work prior to today. We didn't start this and say, Louisville, we'll wait till Louisville to get it done. Hell no. I wish they were the truth, but it's not. Man, it's the 8 months prior to getting to Louisville. All that work paid off here, and we got to continue moving forward. We got to put in even that much more work as we build, because now we got to grow the team to be able to help more people. So you guys, if you got any questions on that, reach out to me. Let me know. Let's talk, and let's get your plan in place. Have a great weekend. We'll be talking soon. And as always, I can't wait to meet you.